Hi guys, it's James. We are today doing the 700-750 rating climb, 5 minutes, chess.com. Let's go with some e4 today. Hope everyone's well. So we're up against the Scandi. And against this, I like to play this knight out to sort of confuse them. Because they're so used to having this knight out to push the queen back. I like to just delay this and sneak it in at a later date. Okay, so we can just develop. My rank is slightly different to where I last left it because I got interrupted during one of my games, so I had to resign. Because I was halfway through recording, it's quite annoying. But okay, how can we just keep tempo in this queen? So I'm hyper aware that this is on a diagonal now. So how can we set up? How can we be subtle and set this up? So this attacks this square, allowing this. And yeah, I think that's just unstoppable, isn't it? After he played this. Yeah, so you got to be looking out for alignment issues. This is quite a common one out of the opening. But not just along the diagonals. Often rooks can target a queen and king when they're here and here. It's commonly seen under 1,000. This guy's valiantly playing on. Respect. Try and develop. I could have taken that, but it's also nice to just develop. Okay, this knight's not actually doing anything. Okay, so we'll just try and trade this knight off. My eyes are just drawn to this knight because it's such a liability. It's just on its own out here, doing nothing. It's going to be a magnet for tactics in the future. But I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to kick it away now. Sometimes if I know there's a positional weakness, I'll let it brew and maybe not have played this move and maybe saved it until he put a powerful piece on this square, for example, so I could attack. Say he put a rook there, then I could have done this revealed attack, attacking the rook and also attacking that. But in this case, I'm just gonna keep things simple. Yeah, so there it is. I'd not foreseen that, to be honest, but a nice double attack. I don't mind that. You know, it's too nice for a rook. He's trying to continue the attack. To be fair, he needs to make something happen, but yeah, he just hangs a piece there. And another one. Oh, poor guy. I respect that he's fighting on. At these rates, anything can happen later in the game. People make a lot of mistakes, so I don't begrudge him for playing on. I'm thinking knight there, but it would just get trapped, wouldn't it? So let's bring it back. Yeah, knight there, king there would win the knight. All right, how can we get dynamic with this? Bring a rook. Let's get that out of the way. Now I've got a tactic here, if you see it. He's not letting me play it. Oh, I've also got that. Winning one of the rooks, if he lets me. So recently I've been teaching myself just to be like constantly scanning for pins and like literally I literally talk out loud and tell myself, oh, that is a pin. That's going to be pinned with this. So therefore I can take that, for example. Because it's something which I've overlooked a lot is pawn pins in a position. Okay, my knight's very low on squares, but I'll just reroute it. Um, consider just sacking my queen there, just to get him off the board. But I saw this nice check in the future, so I'll take this approach. Okay, so he moves out the way of that check. See, I did just quickly check. There's no way he can attack my queen, is there? Another like alignment issue just to check for. Here, there's just a double attack. Now I'll just try and clean up quick for you guys. Careful. Right, in fact, can I just go there? Yep, nice. Okay, should we get into another? Yeah, so that guy, it was just an alignment issue with the queen and the king. Let's see what this guy can do. Um, yeah, if you can avoid blunder, if you're a sub 1000 level player and you can just start avoiding blunders, you'll gain about 500 rating points if you just stop blundering. I remember a few months ago I told myself I'm going to lose on time rather than blunder, just to try and take blunders out of my game and take more time, really appreciate the position, and been doing a lot better since then. Hmm. Okay, so this guy seems to be doing all right. Just push a little bit. He's still in the center, so we can start thinking about breaking the center open, maybe. I like the way he's playing aggressive, though. Could maybe play this at some point. But this bishop coming back looks a bit scary, not gonna lie. Hmm. I didn't want to stay passive here. I want to try and generate some sort of counter play. Because I don't like the look of this. This pawn coming in. Okay, so it's tempting to bring this up. Also got this, winning that pawn. Winning that very destructive pawn. Yeah, I'm a lot more relaxed now. Did look a bit scary, that. So now I just need to bring my queen up and connect my rooks. Ooh. Do I sack? Look how vulnerable his kings are. Yeah, I've got him. I've got him. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. 2 pawns for the minor piece. And I think we're going to have his king very vulnerable. I think I'm going to get enough compensation. But let's see if he can prove otherwise. And I'm looking into the future and seeing, these alignment issues here. If we could somehow remove this pawn, that would be lovely. Okay, so he's just threatening mate here. Well, in the future. This is currently defending it. See if he notices. Okay, now this is more of a threat. Um, I'm just going to have to play defense just for a second here. I mean, I can't just push this. Just checking there's no tricks. Do not want to lose at this level. Be very embarrassed, right? Anything can happen with these fast time controls, though. It's very scary. This guy is just a big baller. King in the middle, no regard for king's safety, just going for the massive attack. Okay, that seems nice for me. Well, that's all I wanted, a slower move, and then maybe now I can have some big attack. I've got to remember I'm down material here, so I do need to do something. I can't just trade like normal. He needs to address this. Okay, he's not. Yeah, I think that's just lost now. It's sort of annoying to actually attack his king, though. I need to bring my queen up. This feels a little bit loose with these 2 bishops just hanging, but they are protected. Love to take some pieces off the board now, my piece up. If I can just chop away. Alright, have I got... 1 second. Have I got an in-between move here? So I can check. And this piece is going down anyway, so I might as well check. He's also threatening mate here if I don't deal with this. Yeah, I think he had to... I think he had to take it, and then I would have taken back, and then... I don't know, this doesn't feel good for him at all. Maybe we'll analyse this afterwards. But yeah, so now a classic way to win would just be skewering the king and queen along this this vertical. I wonder if he notices I'm attacking his rook in this position. I'm a bit low on time, so I'll stop chatting so much. Yeah, let me know where is the weakness in my game, guys. Like, obviously, there's a few weaknesses, but yeah, I'm just trying to. It'd be nice to get some feedback, you know. I think I'll just take this. Pin his bishop. Okay, now I'm threatening this. Okay, so that doesn't allow checkmate because his queen is pinned. It's actually a blunder because he gets the queen at the end of it, but I just wanted to play quick. Ah, tense, tense. Yeah, I was talking a little bit too much towards the end there. Got a sneaky win on time, but I was definitely winning. Um, I was trying to commentate at the same time, which might have cost me the game there. But yeah, maybe let's analyze this one because there's a couple of mistakes on my part there. I like this. This is where I started to stabilize. And I thought I'd sack here, and the computer thinks it is a mistake. But you can see my eval on the left doesn't really change, so it's clearly not like devastating mistake. Which was all good. Yeah, I said that in the game. My instinct, I couldn't really calculate under that time pressure, but I thought queen should have taken bishop there, e7. Q takes e7. Ah, shouldn't have. I should have checked. Yeah, and yeah, I realized this was bad because it lost my queen at the end, but it was still more than winning. And here I was just scrambling under time pressure. All right. Hi guys, I just got interrupted halfway through my last game, so I'm just going to continue. Um, I lost one, then won one back, so I'm back at a similar rank. So let's resume. Oh, this is the highest rated player we've played in the series so far. Premium. Let's set up a bit. My voice is croaky when I'm reclining. Okay. Maybe we could set up something here with that. Ah, I was thinking bishop there, queen there. Okay. Um, So he's not very developed. We've got two pieces out. He's got one. And he's white as well. Just thinking how I can develop with tempo and his queen. I don't think I can. So. Yeah, he's done that twice, trading the bishop for the knight, which is not considered a good trade in the long run as the positions opened up and the bishops become more powerful. And that also just helped me develop the queen at the same time, so I'm very happy with that. So this is nice. We've got a nice even position, which should be instructive because I know a lot of the earlier games were just blunders early on, which gave me an easy win. This bishop feels a little bit loose, so I think I should just tuck it away. Probably don't want to trade because it'll give him the file. But maybe we could threaten to double up. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking if we protect this, then we'll be able to move the queen there without the knight forking. And if we get the queen here, then we can see if he understands that this pawn is not protected. Okay, well that loses the same pawn anyway. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that wins the pawn. Oh. Okay. Hmm. So a pawn up, we might have to go into a bit of a tight end game here. So I've got to play really sharp. I don't really want his queen coming here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, of course, the queen's, sorry, the queen's protected. Yeah, I thought the same thing, to be fair. It looked so natural bringing the queen in. Yeah. Okay, so assuming we get another win, this should take us to the mighty goal of 750. Thanks for listening in, guys. Let's make it a nice clean game. Okay, so it's a weaker player. Okay, so doesn't that just drop a pawn? Queen out, and I can maybe back it up. Probably just with d4. Oh, this is tempting. Yeah, let's go for it. We're already a pawn up. Let's get popping off. So this is sort of fried liver-esque. It's not exactly the fried liver attack, but yeah, you're gonna need to defend very carefully to get out of this. Yeah, it's the common attack. It just drops the rook. And already that sack's seeming more than worth it. That knight sack. Okay. Just making sure there's no tricks. And that just drops another piece. He's just trying to play quick. Um, I could take the queen and simplify, but let's try and mate him for the final game. Let's get the crowd going. If he goes there, it's mate. Oops, that could have been bad. Disconnected. Is your rage queen? Or is it his connection? Yeah, abandoned. Oh, still not hit that mark. Still not hit 750. Right, one more game. Yeah, this night sack, it was just brutal. Because I knew I had two big follow-ups, the queen and the bishop, and yeah, well worth it. Okay, so this is a bit tricky because commonly you want to just play there and then you lose the pawn. I think just this also stops any ideas of bishop out going after this weak f7 square. Yeah. Just thinking how I can tempo the queen. I guess there and there. Also threatening this. Yeah, which he sees. I take with the pawn. Sort of like taking with that, but he can just push me out, so maybe I do take with the pawn. I'd love to start a queenside attack. Just bring a bit of extra defense. Just to get out of any alignment issues he was trying to set up with the rook and the king. Okay, so a common theme in these fianchetto positions is to trade off the best defender of the king. And when you go in for an attack, it's advisable to close the center, and then they won't be able to mobilize their pieces in defense quite as rapidly. I've got to, even though I'm going for attack, that's just, I love this move, just damaging his pawn structure. The only thing is, it does open the file up for his rook, so I've got to be aware that I might need to play that in the future. And if my king was here, it'd be a different situation. I wouldn't have done that. But long term, I do like that damage I've caused. And yeah, now we can continue with the plan, trading that light square bishop with this coming. Yeah, and it's advisable for him to let me take there, then he can get his king up. It also wastes more of my moves. Hmm. That's annoying. Okay. Well, that's just a blunder of a pawn. Is there any tricks here? I've got escape square. If he attacks me with his rook. I've also got, yeah, I've got this escape square right. Can also just offer a queen trade. Which I don't mind. Gets my knight on this nice square. But his king is open, so maybe I should leave queens on the board to try and attack him. But I just like the look of that. Oh wow. I thought that might happen. And he drops another piece. Yeah, so when you blunder, you've just got to take a deep breath and try not to blunder anything else, but it's very easy to just play a quick move in response. Yeah, that pawn I said was maybe vulnerable. That was the only thing about taking the knight before to double up his pawns. Okay. Mm, just playing moves, really. It's probably the faster way is to end this. He's committing to this pawn. Let's throw a check. Knights are seen as the best blockading pieces. Okay, so I'm going to throw this check in. And then hopefully go win that rook. Is there anything better than taking the rook? Let's just grab it. Just going to leave that pawn on the board so there's no stalemate. Yeah, now there is. So let's just be a bit careful here. He could have taken my rook there. I thought he was going to play there. Um, is this mate? Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Thanks for joining me, guys. Really enjoying this rate and climb. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.